Firstly, you don't see a resemblance. Moose has got 30, 40 pounds on me easy. Anyway, I grew up in Washington. I grew up with a huge dysfunctional family. I have about 27 cousins. My sister knows exactly what I'm talking about. I have 27 cousins, and I'm right in the middle of it. And so our family reunions were amazing. A lot of fun. Basically consisted of constant competitions. Very rarely ended without a fist fight and someone crying. My family's really entertaining. So when my uncle and my dad, a few of my uncles actually moved down to Colorado to start some trucking companies, I decided to follow suit. I needed to learn the family business. And when I think of Colorado, I'm thinking of, beautiful ski mountain resorts, awesome landscapes. This is not the Colorado I moved to. Once you get to the east side of the mountains, it is flat, dry, and brown all the way until you get to Kansas. And people didn't quite understand what I was talking about, so I decided to make a photography book. I called it 50 Shades of Brown. It's amazing how many different shades of brown there are once you get to Colorado. But anyway, I am glad that I moved to there because I learned a good trade. I'm good at driving. It's what I do. And it's also pretty awesome driving around all day and the beautiful weather and seeing women walking around in sunny weather clothing all day. It's kind of nice, especially when you're driving and you pull up next to a stoplight and you look over next to you and it's a beautiful thing. It's a headless woman. You can look over for as long as you want without one chance of being caught staring. That's not entirely true. You have to be careful of sunroofs, actually. I was looking over one time, maybe for an extended period of time, not quite sure. Anyway, sunroof slowly opens to reveal this most pissed off, disgusted look on this girl's face. She had to be reading my mind. Anyway, sometimes when you're driving, you do get a little bored. You got to do something to entertain yourself. And this one time I pulled up on the stoplight and looked over next to me, and there is this beautiful rack standing looking at this man. And so, I'm sorry, I got a little bored. I decided to catch a little beat. Everything was going perfectly according to plan. Until I look in the back seat and I see her son giving me the honk sign. To a lot of people, that would turn them off, throw them off right away. I went, hell yeah, that is a great fucking idea. I hit the honk sign, scares the mom, titty pops out, that was it for me. The kids in the back seat just laughing, he's so happy he made the horn honk. That worked out great for everybody in that day. Unfortunately, I've developed a little bit of problem because of this. Every time I hear a horn honk, I get a little excited. That got me going to where now I'm driving around the city looking for traffic jams and shit. So, I'm always up for a good laugh. And so I've been to a lot of comedians. This one comedian I went to, Gabriel Iglesias, fluffy Mexican. He's got the 5 levels of fatness. And kind of goes up like husky, fat, damn, the last one, like 8 A's. And because he has the 5 levels of fatness, he's also got t-shirts that go up to 5XL, and he wanted to promote this. So he's at this show, and he's like, who thinks they can fit this shirt and come up to the front of the stage? My dad's trying to get me to go up, and I wasn't trying to, finally. Okay, fine. Start walking up, and before I get up there, they're like, okay, no more people come up to the stage. They see me walking down. All right, one more person come up to the stage. get down to the front. They have about 20 people all lined up, and they're going through each and every one of them, trying to decide who goes on to the next round, the finals. They get to me. It's pretty good applause. So I make it to the final 5, and I turn around and I went up to him. I was like, so when I went to Ralphie May, who's another very big comedian. When I went up to Ralphie May at the end, he called me Hercules. He looks up, wow, Ralphie May called you Hercules? Well, shit, with that red shirt on, I'm calling you Kool-Aid. Needless to say, I walked away with the shirt. And so I get back up to my seat and I have it on. My dad's like, right on, man, you won. Kind of look at him. Why? Because I was the fattest one. That's a bunch of bullshit. Anyway, I know I'm a big man. And I just can't give up things like Slurpees. I love Slurpees. I don't think there's ever been a time anybody's like, hey, you want a Slurpee? And I was like, nah. As a big man, you got to learn how to do things like fall. That many didn't know there is an art to falling. I've kind of adopted the tuck and roll technique. I would show you right now, but I don't want to waste it on you guys. I'm going to need about an hour. And one bad thing about this tuck and roll technique is it does require a lot of space to maneuver. And there may be some innocent casualties along the way. But just know, I'm not worried about you at this moment in time. If you go down, that's your fault. I'm worried about me. With this much in the ground, such ferocity, you know, I need to do something with it. Anyway, so there's actually both of my knees have pretty much given up on me right now. I've torn ligaments in both my knees. My right knee used to be my good knee until I just recently tore my ACL. Now I have a bad knee and a worse knee. I'm not quite sure which one's what yet right now, but either way, my career as a Chippendale dancer has come to a screeching halt. That one was a rough one on me. I'm a pretty competitive person. You know, like, so much so that my upper and lower body have been playing a giant game of Mercy my entire life. My upper body is the clear winner right now, but I feel like I'm losing overall. I don't know what's wrong with this. You know, there's not a lot of good things that come from having knee surgery. One good thing, almost makes it all worthwhile, is the pills. Almost. Not after that, not that first week though. Oh man, I was in so much pain. That whole first week, I was just popping pills just so I could sleep. I'd take about 2, fall asleep for a few hours, wake up, have to take another 2 because I was in so much pain. I was like, this is bullshit. Like, I don't like waking up. If 2 pills make me fall asleep for 3 hours, how many pills is it gonna take me to fall asleep till Thursday? Let's see. Carry the 48 pills. Right on. You take 48 pills, you will not wake up before Thursday. I can guarantee that. You will probably never wake up again. So, it would be nice to take shortcuts like that in life. Unfortunately, shortcuts never work out the way that you intend them to, but I always do that for some reason, and I always tell myself in my head it's going to work out this time. It doesn't work out. Anyway, there's one time, actually this is a commercial idea that I have that I will get done someday. But I was in Colorado Springs. I was at the Senior US Open. And it was like 98 degrees outside, and it's hot. So I decided I'm going to wear some flip-flops. Or thongs, as I grew up calling them, which actually really confused me on later on in life, but that's a whole different story right there. Anyway, I'm walking around in flip-flops, things are going great, until I reach about hole 3 out of 18 holes. And my dogs are barking. I'm hurting. I mean, if you're a big guy, you need to understand, you need support. If you're walking around for a long period of time, shoes are your friend. So I decide I want to go sit down, and I find my nice spot on the 18th hole green. It's working out great until that 98-degree weather hits me. And I need something to drink. I go to the concession stand. A fucking Gatorade, 20-ounce Gatorade is $6. Like, you gotta want this bad, and I did, so I bought it. No sooner I open it up and turn around, 2 beautiful women walk by me, and I'm a guy. Not only did I look, but I kind of did a full body look on that one. No sooner I turn around, that was it. My flip-flop hit the ground. I'm going down. My defense mechanism kicked in, definitely. I did the best tuck and roll I've ever done in my life. Like, so, I didn't spill a fucking drop of Powerade. I fucking tucked and rolled, popped right back up the sky. I was like, oh my God, are you okay? Once he realized I was fine, he goes, and give this guy a round of applause. He didn't spill a drop of Powerade being pulled. Yeah. I started to hear clapping. There's a lot more clapping than I was expecting. I look up, half the 18th hole grandstand staring down at me clapping. That's when you take the Powerade, take a sip, put it down. Powerade. It's real dangerous. You know, I actually have a lot of fun stories like this. That's why people like, all my friends like hearing my stories. Like, this one story I have just scared the shit out of me. A few of you, actually a lot of you know me pretty well. I used to dabble in some drugs back in the day. If it was fun, I probably did it.
Yeah.
And this particular story happened to involve the cops, which I've very rarely ever had a good altercation with a cop. Pretty much the only good altercation I've had is when I've actually gotten away with shit. That's probably the only good altercation I've had with a cop. But this one time, me and my friend Stacy had been doing some blow. We probably did about a gram in her house, and we decided to take it on the road with us. We're driving, we got about an 8 ball on us, and
Not enough.
not only is it not her car, it's her stepmom's car, but she also has a suspended license as well. It's just a recipe for disaster. We were asking to go to jail at this point. We get about a few miles away from her house before, whoop whoop, that was it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We're going to jail tonight. And instantly, what pops in my head is rape. There is a jail rape in my near future. Now, don't ask me why I thought about raping somebody at that time. I don't know. I guess I was lonely or something, maybe a little sexually frustrated. I mean, I wasn't getting any from my friend Kelsey because we're just friends. Anyway, so we're rolling down the street. My excitement quickly fades away because we're pulled over, and these epileptic seizure causing flashing lights are flashing behind us right now. And I hate when cops look behind, like sit behind you forever, and let you just stew in your own like regret and shame, and have you like contemplating hiding the evidence in places you promised yourself to keep pure. So finally it gets out and starts walking up to my car. My friend sticks her head out the window. Says, oh, well, you're not 56. She's like, oh, no, it's my stepmom's car. She's letting us borrow it for the night. Oh, Okay, well, the reason I pulled you over is because the registered owner of the vehicle
Hold the.
is has a suspended license, but you're okay, right? Yes, sir, I've got everything. Okay, have a good night. And he left. What? Are you fucking kidding me? I felt invincible. I'm not going to jail. I escaped the rape and I'm not gay. This is fucking amazing. Thank God. Anyway. So. Oh shit, where was I going with this one? I actually, that's not my only problem that I have. I'm actually pretty forgetful. There's this one time the other day, I went down to my car, and I went to go start it up, and fuck, I forgot something. So, I'm walking down the road, I walk back up to my car, I walk in the house, and swing open the door, I'm like, God damn it, I forgot something. Hate when I do that shit. My roommate's mom screams out, that's that damn weed. It's like, exactly, that's what I forgot. That is not my only problem now. Another problem that I have is that I'm too nice. I don't know, I know, all of you guys have heard this, nice guys finish last.
Yeah.
That's fucking true. It's had rang so true in my life so many times. I mean, this is fucking science, people. It is so true that nice guys even finish last in a strip club. You know, a strip club is every guy's chance to finally be that dick that they always wanted to be. I've turned down all these women. You know, turning down women, beautiful women, is every man's fantasy. You would think that getting with these women is a fantasy? You're wrong. It's turning down those women with the promise of more coming, that's every man's fantasy. So, that's not how mine works though. That's not how it works. Because I'm a bitch. A beautiful woman smiles at me and all reasoning goes out the window. It's like they sit down, their legs closed, my wallet opens. All my friends are off having lap dances, and I'm sitting at the bar buying the strippers drinks in exchange for good conversation. You know, I spent $150 and I haven't even got a fucking boner yet. It's okay though. Because Felicio can now buy that abortion for her daughter that she needed for Mardi Gras. It is ridiculous how freely abortion is talked at a strip club. I mean, every one of these women has had at least one abortion. I bet you if you added up all the abortions in this one strip club alone, these bitches have killed more kids than Sandy Hook Elementary. I do not care if you like that joke. If not, that was for me. That was for me. That's funny to me. I'm sorry.
Too soon? No, that was pretty funny.
Anyway, I realized I'm at a strip club. I want to fucking dance. This is ridiculous. So I went to Felicio. I asked her for a dance. Bitch turned me down. Talking about, oh, I think we know each other too well. It would be weird. I got fucking pissed. I was like, you rub up on Mexicans in sweatpants all day. Because I know your daughter's name. That's where your moral compass ends, huh? Anyway, she wanted to be friends with me. So what did I do? Became the best fucking friend she ever had. Because I'm a bitch. One thing that I do is I surround myself with beautiful women. Because women love me. Doesn't mean they want to be with me, but women love me. And so I surround myself with these women so we can hang out and have a good time. And sometimes they get a little drunk and women get dumb and they make mistakes. I made that mistake.
Yeah.
I'm completely okay with that. Anyway, what usually happens is they make the mistake and then they call me for support. Shoulder. And I go. So I don't know if I told you this or not, but I'm a bitch. I don't want you guys to think that I haven't had any girlfriends in my life, because I've had a few. Actually, when I was in Colorado, I had this one girlfriend with the same name as me. Except for she spelled Cassie with a K. And having the same relationship with having a relationship with a girl same name as you, that can either improve it or just completely shut it down. One or the other. I mean, it's really hard when you always hear the same dumbass responses all the time, but it's kind of funny. There's a difference between men and women. Anytime you go up to a woman and introduce yourselves, both as Casey, they say the same thing. Oh my God, you guys are both named Casey. That is so cute. You guys are meant for each other. Guys, completely different story. I go, wow. You guys are both named Casey? That's gotta get annoying, huh? I've trained my spouse to be the same for both. Fuck you. Hated it. Anyway, that same name thing, that got to be the death of us. She kept on doing this one thing over and over again that she thought was hilarious, but God, it got old real fast. It kind of started off as my fault. We're having sex one time. Right in the heat of the moment, I thought it would be really funny to tell her to scream out my name during sex. She's like, she got real defensive. Hell no! I am not screaming out my own name during sex. So I kind of looked up at her and didn't know what to say. I was like, well, they're spelled differently. She started cracking up laughing. That's when she started writing harder and screaming, Casey with the C! Casey with the C!
Oh, yeah.
You know, this was really funny the first time. Even the second time a little bit, but this woman could beat a dead horse. She said it every time from then on. Right as she was about to come, be like, Casey with the C! Got right on the C. I knew this had gotten to be too much when one day I get to my house and I look on my doorstep and there's a letter addressed to me by my new neighbors, and they're inviting me and my girl to come over for a new housewarming party. I thought it was kind of weird. I mean, how did he know my name? Did he look at my mail? I mean, do I have one of these type of people living next to me? I had to find out. So I made it a point to go up to him at the party. I was like, how did you know my name? He kind of looks up to me, smiles, winks. How's Casey with this here, right? Anyway, guys, thank you for coming.